When people do one-step sparring or line sparring, people call it different things, they deal with an attack coming in, usually a lunge punch, and they deal with it in a way that knocks it out of the way so they get a chance to come in and do their retaliation. All completely valid, makes sense. They know and everybody else knows that nobody on the street attacks with a lunge punch, but they're using that as a symbolic attack with power so they know that their blocks and their follow-ups would work. All makes sense. What they don't do is they don't, for most systems, they don't deal with follow-ups. So if I attacked you like this on the street and you blocked me, could I have attacked you with that afterwards? Maybe I could. If you have a strict Shotokan stylist attacking like this, he's in balance. Maybe he'll attack you like that as a follow-up. If you have a boxer and he attacks you with this, you know he's going to attack you with that, right? Now, we can't possibly deal with all the potential setups and follow-ups. All we can do is talk about generic ideas. So what we're going to do is use two extremes. We're going to say, what if the person has two powerful blows, karate style, boom, boom. And then later we'll talk about what if he's like more boxing oriented and he has sort of a snappy jab and a cross, which are faster, and the first one at least is not as committed. Cool. But if you do it a standard way, you can see his powerful arm, longer, pressing down from a higher height, he wins. But I can do an interception like this, right? And I intercept at an angle. It wasn't an uke-tsuki, but it was an interception. Now, if he's already programmed that arm to hit me, it doesn't matter, I'm still okay, I still can follow up, but the main thing is I hit him first. He started first, I hit him first, right? All right. The other thing I can do as an uke-tsuki is make this work, and the way I make this work is to go up a little bit, duck my head a little bit, and curve it. Now I want you to think of basai here, those of you know basai, but with the other foot forward. And now I blocked it and I hit him. And once again, I still have to watch out for that, but usually if you hit the guy in the face, he doesn't follow up readily. Okay, let's make that, instead of an A-B, a two-part thing, let's make it an interception. Okay? I'm sorry, my fault. So in other words, this will just fold right in, right? That way it's truly a sen-no-sen rather than a go-no-sen, which is blocking. Right. Now, the idea in off-balancing blocks is to make it so she doesn't have the ability to throw the second blow. So what people tend to do, go ahead, punch. They tend to go, yeah. They tend to go, Well, that's not an off-balancing block. That's a block, grab, pull. And in the real world, if I went, she's done the second blow by the time I go to pull. Okay? But if I had done this, okay, I don't know if anybody has a block like that here, but she's already off balanced. Okay, now what's the trick to that? It's not slow motion. It's not this, which is what we commonly do, which basically says, I invited the second blow in, so I can do my next wauke or whatever, okay? What if we did this? If I get out of the way, he's punched straight and I'm pulling him.
Okay.
If I do this, feel the difference? Okay. You moved out of the way. I didn't, right? Because I did this with my motion, and he follows that motion.
Okay.
OBKB, now if we can do an off-balancing block, we can, or even come close to doing an off-balancing block, we can do a pass. Now, I got to be careful with the pass. You can do a pass such that you pull his other blow into you. Right? You block it, you pass him by, bong, you just got hit with the blow you pulled in. So you have to be careful of that. All right. So what we want to do is pass in a way that prevents his second blow. Okay? So I protect myself, but now when I pass him, it's just his arm that I passed. Right? And he's going to pull that in and hit me with the other hand. But if I have just a little bit of an off-balancing, I didn't do a little bit of off. If I have just a little bit of an off-balancing, there it is. And now I pass and his whole body goes. That's it. Now let me hit you, not let me hit you, but I'll hit you. And you do that same thing. All right, if I time this exactly at your speed, I couldn't hit you.
Okay.
Right? That time I could because you didn't do the oval. You just did this instead of.
So
So you want to do the off-balancing part before you pass.
sure.
Yeah?
So
No, you need to reach in, come back, now pass. That's right.
okay.
Got
Can I
it?
try that one more time?
Yeah, absolutely. Huge difference.
Sure.
Okay, now try it without. Yeah, what boxers tend to do is put this foot back, because if he's left-handed, I'm left side forward, he's right-handed. I'm going to be left side forward, right-handed, and they tend to go like this, right? And play this way, okay? And maybe they can sneak in a jab over there, or they can, right? And they try to make it so hooking over across. But if I were to teach you that, I'd be teaching you boxing as a defense to boxing, which is not what we're about, okay? Instead, I'm going to teach you Seiken Budo as a defense to boxing, and you don't know anything about Seiken Budo. Seiken Budo is our in-house art that I developed from concepts in karate and Aiki and putting them together in weird, bizarro ways. Okay, so now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here, foot forward, foot back, I don't care. Do not take a long stance. Can you reach my jaw? A little closer. Okay, so we know we can reach the jaw. So, yeah, that's the distance I want you to go in. I want you to take this hand like an inside forearm block, but don't use an inside forearm block. And go like this. Just bring it up. Go. And hide your head on this side, like a triangle, but a little off kilter. Okay, for you Scottish triangle people. Yeah. Okay. One. Now, when he notice my weight went slightly to my right. When he hits me with the second blow, my weight's going to go slightly to my left. And I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to do this. Rub-a-dub, rub-a-dub-dub. Okay? Notice I did not take any big stance. I did not step back. You're going to hit me. I know you're going to hit me. So we start this, please don't hit me. Okay? The retaliation is immaterial for our purposes. You can always retaliate once he's off balance and he's right there in front of you. Like a reinforced form blow, because that may be used. So if he hits me, I might hit him with that. And if I'm used to doing this, now this is out of play. So this is ready to hit and it's ready to block.
It's right there.
Okay?
Do a couple things.
You're going to play the old man defense. Okay? Now, those of you who have been to previous of my seminars know what I'm talking about. This is bizarro stuff, but remember this? Go back to that in a way. You're going to play triangle. You're going to bend at the waist. Okay? Bend at the waist, hands in the face, move your foot to another place. Okay? Hands in the face, bend at the waist, move your foot to another place. Now, all you have to do to move your foot to another place is just shift. Doesn't have to be anything big. Okay? Here comes Steve with his massive jab cross combination. And I go like this. Go ahead. Do you have a chance to throw the cross?
Never.
Okay? Now the way this is applied in reality, because it's one thing for us to set up like this and have him attack us, but what would make him attack us is like he's a threatening person. This is not sport. This is like on the street, somebody knows boxing, oh, I'm going to get you, sucker. Okay, you go, please, no, I don't want, and you put your hands up, you put a foot forward, you say, I don't want to mess with you, okay? So, I don't want to mess with you, but you stick your butt out. It's done. It's over. He doesn't have a second blow. Okay, even if he tries a low blow, it won't matter. Okay?
Oh my God, that's amazing. No, it's annoying.
I know. It's,
Super annoying.
you can't get in, right?
Can't get anywhere near.
All right? You have to do this. You have to be nice and relaxed. Go as slow as she needs you to go.